Hey there guys and gals, we're going to go ahead and set up a photo booth. I'm going to do it as quick as possible so that way those people that are new will learn how to do this. Everything's going to come on your dolly right here, the way it is right now. This is the way it will be packed for you to send out, for us to send out, and then when you put it back in the dolly, it needs to be all in this same manner as well. Go ahead and take off your poles. These are your poles for your backdrop. I already have one down here, so one of the base. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the base up. Pull out your base. In here you'll see the plate for your base. There'll be two. One's on the floor right now set up. Then there's the stud and a flat head screwdriver. Go ahead and undo this bolt that's on the stud. You're going to go underneath, put it down here, hold it, and then you can screw it in here. And you don't want to, once you get it down to the base, you don't want to tighten it too tight because then you're going to have a hard time getting it loose. So kind of what I'm doing is kind of like the best way that I know how to do it. Of course, each to their own. So I'm just trying to do this as fast as I can. And now it's already not tight, but where it doesn't, move. So you'll set these out, set them out about 6 feet apart. Don't forget to put the flathead screwdriver back in the bag in here so that way it doesn't get lost. You're gonna come over here and get your poles, undo the bag at the top, and then slide the bag down. Do not stick your hand in there to pull the poles out, because if you do, these are telescoping, and if you keep pulling, it'll pull out, and you don't want to do that. So you'll take out your two poles, there's 3 of them, and you just set them in on the studs. Done and done. Wow, the printer bag, inside the printer bag, if you open it up while it's on the cart, you can pull out the backdrop. The backdrop, some of them have loops, some of them don't. This one has a loop, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the top beam in the loop so that way I can feed it through. Oops, forgot this telescope also. So go ahead and pull this out until it clicks right there. It goes to about 5 feet in length, which is about the size of these backdrops. Go ahead and insert one side here and the other side here. And like I said, 6 feet is all you need. At this point, you can then lift the posts up until you get a good height. And then you're going to want to make sure the top is leveled. If you have it cockeyed this way, you either lift these tabs, it'll bring it down until you get it nice and leveled. Okay. Tabs, make sure you hold this, lift, and it goes up and down. When you let that go, it stops it. Okay, now, we're going to set up our photo booth, take down the printer and the base. The base needs to sit 6 feet from the backdrop. You want to count it out. If there's tiles on the floor, that'll help you out. But 6 feet is the right, perfect distance for the backdrop to the photo booth. Once you get that, you'll want to get an extension cord out from the bag. Have it ready. Come over here, sir. You'll insert your fingers in the 2 holes and you'll pull out until this back panel comes out. Now, undo the power cord. You're going to want to keep the part that has the female portion out this way. You'll want to slip this portion in here and leave that out. Come around this side. Then you can go ahead and lift, pull this out, and feed that out that way. That's the best way to do. A lot of people forget to do that step and will put the top monitor on there and forget it, and trust me, it's heavier that way. So make sure you put your power cord in first. Take off the rest of the things. get the top base or the top camera. Lift that up, and you want to put it on top of the base. Do it gently. If you drop it on there, it will go through. We had somebody do that. So do not just drop it. Put it in there. Then you're going to come back here, take out the back panel, and pull it out. Now we're ready to put our printer in. So let's grab our printer bag. Now the printer sits in there in a rectangle, rectangle this way, it's not a square. Put your hand here, and the hand back here. There's a lip here and a lip here. You can just bring that out and bring it up. Insert the printer into the bottom base. Do not drop it in there again. It's a flimsy base. Once you get it in there, you're gonna wanna push it as close to the well as possible, because if you leave too much space, the photos will drop in that portion. So you want to push it as far here, so that way the photos drop in the well. There's a left side and a right side. So depending on which side you want the photos to come out, we're going to do this on the left-hand side. Then what you're going to do is you're going to feed the power strip cord through the hole here and attach it to the power cord that's on the bottom. Come down here, move it all the way to the back and slide it in right there. That's good right there, that way it's out of your way. Next thing you're gonna do, take the power cord for the printer. There's an arch and a flat side. It's gonna be arch inserted in top part, okay? Stick that through the well. It's here in the back. You're just gonna have to feel for it. Arch to the top, feel for it, and boom, it's towards the bottom. Once you get it in there, you're good. You're gonna do the USB cord next. Same thing. Arch to the top, flat to the bottom. Insert, pull it out, top arch, go right above the printer cord, and it's right above the printer cord. Boom, there it is. So now you're set. Now we're gonna go ahead and plug this into the wall. Once we plug it into the wall, you can then turn your power strip on. Power strip on. When you turn your power strip on, you need to turn the CPU on, which is right here. Press that, you see the light, it's on. Now in transit, the camera will always move, so make sure you put the camera, position it where it's straight, okay? Over here, you'll see a keyboard/mouse apparatus. It is Velcroed on there, pull that out. We're gonna go to the front now. We turned our CPU on and our power strip, so now this is what you'll get. We wanna go dark room or dark room booth. Click on that and the program will start off. While the program's starting off, in the front of your dolly, come over here real quick. On the front of the dolly, you'll see your work order. In the work order, you'll see the actual strip that's supposed to be on there. The file name is chalkboard. This was for Amelia, the date 4/7. You might want to take that off because you'll need it to make sure that it is on the right one. As you can see, this is the chalkboard. That's the same that you're looking at there. So you know you got the right one. If you were on a Saturday and this booth went out on a Friday, it might be like on a different one, which is bling. And as you'll notice, they're not the same. That's why we give you the file name to make sure you look for a chalkboard Amelia 4/7. Fingers are too fat. You can use the, there it is. So we're good. Now, your keyboard/mouse has an on/off button to the left side. So just turn it on. It goes to sleep if you don't have it, if you don't mess with it. Just always remember to turn it off. Otherwise it'll go to sleep. Anyway, so we're doing that. Now on this screen, you're gonna wanna do a live test view. You go to the main menu, just go to the top portion here and click on main, left click on it like a mouse, go down to live view, click on live view. We're on live view now. We wanna do a test. It will not take a picture, but it will activate the camera so that way we can see how we are on the backdrop. Now let's go ahead. Now as you can see on there, I'm here. Move over Joey. we want to make sure that I am about 6 foot and they're still like about 2 or 3 inches above me, so that's good for a tall man. So you want to make sure that I'm in the middle and everything else, so that way you can move the camera either or the photo booth or the backdrop to the left or to the right to get it in there. This is a perfect, everything is inside the square. Now, you'll notice right here, there's a backdrop. We don't ever want this to be shown onto the side of either the left or the right or the top. So we want to make sure that it's backdrop all the way, okay? After you finish your live view and set, like I said, I've done this so many times that it was a perfect, setup. So we're going to hit test again. That gets us out of our test mode. Then get your keyboard, turn it on, and then go up here to live view. Click on live view, and we're going to go back to the main menu. Main menu. And at this point, we're going to do is hit start booth, which is right here. You click on that. There it goes.
Get ready.
There's our main screen for our photo booth. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a test shot now. We're going to tap the screen to activate it. It's going to ask, you're going to have to ask your patron if they want it emailed or not. If they say yes, you can click email. If they say no, you can do skip. So I'm just going to skip for right now. So now what it's going to do is going to take...
Say cheese. 3.
Here's Joey.
2.
There I am.
1.
There he is.
And that's 1 shot.
There he is.
And we're going for 2 shots. We'll always want to make sure that we tell the clients to look here.
3,
You get a
2,
tendency to try to look
1.
here and your eyes will always be down. But when you look here, your eyes will always be straight. As you can see with Joey there, looks a little cockeyed.
Say cheese.
And
3,
the final one.
2, 1.
And you want to tell your people to hold it until after the flash the clicks. Otherwise, if they move before that, it's going to kind of, they'll be either looking down like Joey did right there.
Please exit the booth.
So that's how you set up a booth. So now you're
Get
perfect.
ready.
Thank you very much.